One of the big changes for practice this year is the change to the assignment of Medicare benefits. This is something we've been including in our recent newsletters to help your practice prepare. From July the 1st, existing DB4e and DB020 forms will no longer meet the government requirements, and verbal consent, currently in common usage for telehealth appointments, will no longer be sufficient. While there is no prescribed new form, you will need new documents that show in writing that the patient or their assigner has agreed to the assignment of the benefit, and to keep these agreements for 2 years after the claim has been made for audit purposes. Also be aware, if a claim is submitted or resubmitted in the new financial year, even if the service date was in the previous financial year, the new assignment of benefit laws apply. Another good reason to ensure as many claims as possible are finalised before the end of the financial year. Genie updates are being added in line with the assignment of benefit changes. They include additional fields regarding the assignment of benefit when lodging eclipse claims, and forms that allow the patient or assigner signatures for both pre-assignment and post-assignment. Please note, these images that you're seeing now are not final, and the final version may look different. To prepare for this change, the first step is making sure all key practice staff are aware of and understand these changes, specifically your practice's obligations. The top QR code on the screen is a good starting point. This takes you directly to the Department of Health and Disability and Ageing FAQ about the assignment of benefits. For questions about the legislation and changes themselves, we encourage you to direct your questions to Services Australia by emailing assignmentofbenefits@health.gov.au. Secondly, I'd recommend ensuring that you have a suitable template ready to go before July 1st, whether it's one you've created yourself or one downloaded from Services Australia. As of Friday, these templates were not yet available on the Services Australia website, so keep checking for updates. Lastly, for Genie-specific changes, you can refer to the Knowledge Base article FAQ via the bottom QR code on your screen. We'll also be sending out an AOB product update email in the coming days to all Genie practices, so keep an eye out for that.